Science and experience tell me there's only one way to become fluent in a language. Hi, I'm Leanne, and I want to help you learn to speak English out loud. What does science and experience tell us? That you can't learn English by just listening or by just saying sentences in your head. You have to actually open your mouth and speak English out loud. In this video, I'll ask you questions as we go through, and I want you to open your mouth and answer the questions out loud. Let's get started by saying a little phrase out loud together. Let's learn by loading laundry with Leanne. Okay, say it with me. Let's learn by loading laundry with Leanne. One more time, out loud. Let's learn by loading laundry with Leanne. Okay, we're off to a good start. Do you know what chores are? Chores are things like doing your laundry, cleaning your bathroom, cleaning your kitchen, doing dishes, cutting grass. Those things are called chores. And a chore is like, a chore means something that has to be done, but you don't really feel like doing it, but it's a chore because it has to be done. Sometimes you'll hear people use that expression, that my homework is a real chore, but some chores are easier than others. I don't mind doing laundry because I'm fortunate enough to have a machine to do the laundry for me. But back in the old days when my grandmother did laundry, she had to do it by hand and probably had a washboard to wash the clothes, and then she'd have to wring them out by hand and hang them on the line. And that was a real chore. For me, I just have to gather up the laundry, put it in the washer, and push some buttons, so not so much of a chore anymore. What about you? How do you do your laundry? So tell me, first of all, do you like doing laundry, or do you maybe not like it? Do you mind doing laundry? Yes or no? Yeah. I don't mind doing laundry because, like I said, the machine's going to do it for me, but you might have a different situation. How do you do your laundry? I'm going to show you what I do. I'm going to gather it up, put it in the washer, and push the buttons to start it. What do you have to do your laundry? All right. And if I don't leave you enough time for answers, just pause the video, tell me your answer, and start the video again. So I generally sort my laundry by light colored clothing, dark colored clothing, and then sheets and towels would be separate. And today I'm going to do towels. How do you sort your laundry? Answer me out loud. All right, that's good. So I'm going to gather up these towels, and I've got some towels hanging here. I'm going to put them in my basket. I've got a couple towels up here on the rack. Look at this towel. It has my husband's name embroidered on it. It was a gift from a friend of ours from Brazil. And I have more towels here. These are a couple of beach towels. So we take separate towels to the beach because they get all sandy, and you just don't want your nice towels to get dirty, especially here in PEI where our beaches and our soil is kind of a reddish color. It can stain things. And here are a few more towels, and I'm just going to check in the kitchen if I have a hand towel here. Put out a fresh one. There we go. That's a cute little hand towel with an umbrella and a beach chair on it. Kind of a cottage theme. And I'm just going to check in the kitchen if I have any dish towels. Might as well throw these in while I'm doing towels. Now you may have noticed I've put some light towels and dark towels in together. And normally, as I said, I'll separate my light laundry from my dark laundry. But I've had these towels for a while, and I know they won't bleed. Maybe you're wondering, what does that mean? if the color bleeds, it would be, if this color would bleed out of this towel, it means that the blue dye would get in the water, and then it would make everything else kind of a darker, either blue or dingy color. But I know these colors don't bleed, so I'm going to put them in together. Have you ever had that happen to you, where you put something in, maybe you put a red sweatshirt in the wash and it it bleeds and everything turns pink? Has that happened? Maybe you know someone that's happened to, or you've seen that. When do you do your laundry? Do you do it on one specific day of the week, or do you do it at whenever you just have laundry? Answer me out loud. So I know in the I say the old days, but in my grandmother's day, I think they used to always do their laundry on maybe on Mondays. Monday would be wash day. But for me, I don't like to have piles and piles of laundry and do a whole bunch at once. So as soon as I have enough laundry to put one load in, so a load is what you call one bunch of laundry that you put in the washer is one load. So as soon as I have enough light stuff or enough dark stuff or enough towels, I'll throw a load in. That's what we say, throw a load in. So I'll put a load in and run it through the washer and get it out of the way so that I don't end up with big piles of laundry. So how do you do your laundry? Do you do it always, or do you like continually, or do you just save it up and do it all at one time? Okay. And do you have a washer in your home, or do you have to go to a laundromat? A laundromat is a place where they have lots of washers and you pay money to use their washers or dryers there. Or sometimes you can just, maybe you have a drop off service. Some places you can just take your laundry and leave it there and they'll wash and dry it all for you, and you can pick it up when it's done. I guess that's a nice service to have. How do you do your laundry? All right. I'm going to load this in to the washer. Move that out of the way so I can open the door. And this is called a front load washer, which I think are more common in Europe, and they have become more common here now. But our other washer at our house in town is a top load washer. So you open the top and throw everything in. So I'm going to get things loaded up here. Okay, move my basket out of the way. And oh, that's quite a large load. I'm going to move my camera over so you can see what I'm doing. The clothes are loaded in, and now I'm going to take a scoop of detergent and put it in the right spot there. So this is a scoop, and I only put, I always make sure I don't put too much laundry soap in because it can get, I don't know, too soapy. And so I loaded that in there, close that up, and now I have to choose. I'm going to put the load on heavy because I have a lot of towels in there. And warm, cold means warm water and then cold water. High spin. And then because it's heavy, it's going to do an extra rinse. So it'll rinse the clothes twice with fresh water and an extra spin to make sure all the water gets out. And it's going to take 59 minutes. So it's heavy, and I'm going to press start to get it going. There we go. You can see things are starting to go around there now. There, that wasn't so bad. I just had to gather up the towels, put them in the washing machine, add some soap, and push a few buttons, and now the machine is doing the washing for me. So tell me, what are the chores that are your responsibility around the house? What chores do you have to do? You can pause and answer that. So around here, my husband and I share the chores, but he does most of the outside work. He cuts the grass and looks after the lawn. He enjoys doing that, and I don't. But we share doing, I think I do laundry most of the time, but he also does laundry. And then we share doing dishes. And actually, I'm quite lucky because he does a lot of the cooking as well. Um, what about at your house? Who does which chores? Tell me who does what at your house. All right. Well, while this laundry is going, I'm going to shut off the camera and go and do some other things, and then we'll come back and hang the laundry out on the line later. Okay, that laundry was done in no time, and even though the laundry did a double spin, the basket is pretty heavy. I'm going to hang these out now, and you can see there's already some other clothes on the line here, and they're not wet, they're not drying, they're airing out. So they're just getting, literally trying to get the stink off them. My son's house was sprayed by a skunk, and these clothes, these jackets were in the back hall, and they all have that skunk smell. Now, skunks are native of North America. They're a black animal with a white stripe. I'll put a picture of one. But when they are afraid, they spray, and the stink is a real stench that is very it's terrible, and it's very identifiable. But we're trying to get the stink off these clothes. So I'm going to hang these towels up on the clothesline here, and it's not sunny, but the sun is supposed to come out, but it's warm enough that these clothes will dry. And I just wanted to say, if you have any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comments. And if you have any particular thing you'd like me to talk about in another video, let me know. So I'm going to get these clothes hung up. Oh, I was going to ask you too. Do you hang your clothes out on the line, or what do you do with your laundry? Maybe you have a dryer. So tell me how you do your laundry. How do you dry your laundry? Oh, just when I said it wasn't, well, it's not sunny, but it wasn't windy, and now it's getting a little windier, so that'll help the clothes to dry. There we go. Got a nice load of laundry out on the line to dry. Now I'm going to go into town and do some things, and hopefully you enjoyed the video and you can talk about laundry now, and we'll see you in the next one.